Well, joining us now is Dr. Lisa Stern, FourBlock's Director of Program Impact and Assessment. Dr. Stern, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
We know that your organization really develops or helps these veterans develop the skill sets that they need to transition into the civilian workplace. It can be very difficult. I know myself personally as a military wife, how hard my husband had to work to try to transfer that over. So what are you doing now to help that, and what is the mission in a whole?
So thank you for the question, and thank you for your service as a military spouse.
Thank you.
So what FourBlock's mission is to basically help veterans that are coming back from the most recent wars to better understand what their choices are moving forward. So we do things through education, through helping them learn how to network with professionals, develop the relationships that they need to move into the career that they choose. Oftentimes they don't know what they want to do. So we spend a lot of time in different employers' living rooms, basically, but different employers' offices, helping these veterans understand who they are, what they have to offer, and how that actually translates into a civilian career.
How did this all get started?
So Mike Abrams, who I adore, is the founder of FourBlock. He is a young, well, I say he's young, but a young Marine who happened to meet an Iwo Jima survivor who told Mike the story of his difficult transition coming back and how he had a friend basically take him out of his living room or his basement, give him a job with a friend of his, and it was after that job that that gentleman was able to obviously earn a living, got married, raised a family, and he truly believes that if not for that job, he would not have survived. So that became then Mike Abrams' mission of helping veterans coming back, whether it was just connecting them with an internship, just giving them the opportunities to see where their skills could be used and where they could feel like they were finding purpose.
Because it is a common thread.
Yes.
A lot of veterans feel this way, and I think maybe people don't understand that they're going through this struggle trying to transition. But I'm really interested about the name. Where did that come from?
So the name FourBlock actually it comes from General Charles Krulak, who's actually our honorary board chair. He was the commandant in the Marine Corps back in the 1990s, and he decided, or he figured, he needed a concept for this new strategy that we needed for a new type of war. So his concept was a 3-block war. So within a radius of 3 blocks, veterans need to be trained to either conduct full-scale military operations, the next block peacekeeping operations, the next block humanitarian aid. So in Mike's mind, those 3 blocks, our veterans are trained to the nth degree. But that 4th block is when they come home, and we're not training them when they come home how to then reacclimate, how to navigate. They can navigate everything within the military context, but they cannot, or many have difficulty, I should say, navigating that world, the civilian world, when they come home. So that's where the 4th block comes from.
I think the civilians need to get on board with the 4th block as well.
Yes, they do.
I think it's a double-edged sword, right?
They definitely do.
And tell us, too, you do have an end-of-the-year reception taking place, and it is on Tuesday?
It's on Tuesday at the New York Athletic Club, and it's basically an opportunity for our veterans from this past year and even years before, and our alumni and employers and all of our partners to come together and share successes that we've had together. Because if not for the employers, our veterans would not be able to be as successful as they are. And if not for our veterans, our employers wouldn't have the great talent that they have.
Now, I'm interested in pricing. Is this a free service for veterans? And what about the event? Do they need to purchase tickets?
The service for veterans for FourBlock is absolutely free. Veterans paid their dues. We work on donations from other areas, other employers and businesses and things like that. At this point, if you're able to donate for the reception, if someone's seeing this at the time it's being aired and they would like to come to the reception, all they need to do is go onto the FourBlock website and look for the information for reception, and we would welcome their attendance.
And if in fact they do want to get in touch with you, go ahead and tell us your website. And I understand that they can text as well.
Yes, they can. So the website is fourblock.org, and to donate, it's fourblock.org/donate.
Great.
They can also text the word veteran to 646-793-9050.
Well, thank you so much for your dedication to those that have sacrificed so much. We appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
We're going to have all that information over on CBSNewYork.com. Just look for the Voices for Vets section.